to turn it over to Michelle. Thank you so much for being here. And now Michelle, our candidate and hopefully our next mayor of Shelton.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you all for being here. I grew up here, just like my mom, just like my grandma, and my sister's telling me, don't cry, don't cry. And I remember when I was 18, and I can't look at my mother either. I remember when I was 18, I kept thinking this one thing over and over and over again. Get the heck out of Shelton. And I know that a lot of people thought that, but when I traveled, and I did a lot of traveling, and I met a lot of people, and I explored different cultures and places, one thing just resounded with me is that at the base of all of us, we're all the same. We're family, we're community, and that's what makes us strong. And I came back, and I met my husband, Fred, and we started our family here, in the same neighborhood that I grew up in. We even have the same ice cream man. The same ice cream man we all have, and I really think that he's cloned because Jim is everywhere. But we love our home. We love Shelton. And then we decided to open a business. And we wanted to have the kind of business that people were comfortable with, that they wanted to come back and get a good meal and feel like they're home. And we did. And we opened Liquid Lunch. And Fred had his culinary degree. And I had to run the business, and I had to grow the business, and I had to bring people in and make them feel comfortable. And I did that. And we did that together through the worst economy, the worst recession that we've seen, that I've ever seen, in a recession where as a business owner, as a restaurateur, the mark of success was simply to be surviving. Then, the fire happened. And we got blown another hit. Then, that's when I realized that the true mark of a good business owner is one that can evolve, one that can adapt and change with the tides, one that can keep their head up high. And we did that. And now we're choosing to evolve. We're going to be opening soon. And we're really excited to change with the new agriculture and everything that's exciting about what's to come in our area and in Shelton. And we're doing that. When people ask me, what do you see for the future of Shelton? What do you want to do? How do you envision this place? And I'm always taken back to my time in massage therapy school, and yes, that was another incarnation that I had. But I loved it, and these are things that create me and who I am. We learned a lot about posture. And I know that there's a lot of you here that, okay, so I say the word posture, and everybody's like, okay, I've got good posture, and I've got a strong back, and I've got shoulders that are straight and stalwart and steady, and that's perfect posture. But what we learned is that posture isn't perfect. A good, optimal posture is dynamic and it's balanced. And what we tend to do is overcompensate on the things that we know we're strong in. And that tends to be imbalanced after a while. And what I see for our city is a place that draws on those strengths. Taxes. Yes, we need our low taxes. I live here, I work here, I own a business here. I don't want my taxes to go up, just like all of you don't. I'm not going to change that. And our corporate and our commercial relationships, those are what helped us with our tax rate. I'm going to grow that. I want to make those stronger, and I want to make those more open to technology and things that we can look forward in the future. But the things that I think that we are weak on, that we can build on, is our downtown, our city centers, that we can build with community and culture and artisanship and agriculture and working on the things that we know is the next era of our city. With education, which, you know, we can afford an amazing education for our children. we can take the time, care, and money and make sure that they have the best education that we can afford. And also, with our city government, I'm ready for us. It's time. It's time for us to bring our community together and work together instead of working in spite of our community to make things happen in City Hall. We need to ask questions and listen to the concerns of our community in order to work together to make our budget process one that seamlessly and communicatively happens before it's too late, before there's arguments across the table. It's time. It's time for us to work together to create the Shelton that we feel is the next era. We feel that it's time for new faces and fresh blood to come in. It's time for us to grow Shelton together.
Note, I have 2 jobs now. I've been working with Michele, so I've heard what her platform is, and I still was so excited at hearing these things that I've been hearing from her, because we've been talking almost every day. But that was so inspiring to me as a Shelton resident. So I have 2 jobs now. One is to let you all know that the only way we win this election is by contacting all the voters who aren't here tonight, the people who are not quite sure if Michele is their mayor, and to talk to them and explain to them what she's about, because there's a lot of people out there, I think, if once she heard what they would hear, what Michele has to say, they'll realize, you know what, I think this is my mayor. And we do that so far by being on the phones, and we're going to start canvassing soon. So every Thursday, every Saturday, most Wednesdays, if you are interested and you haven't already communicated with me, or we don't have your email address, you can put a star by your name on the sign-in sheet on your way out, or talk to me. And the other way, so that's one, please volunteer. A couple hours here and there, find some time, it makes a huge difference, and it's literally the only way you win a campaign. The second is money, and I know a lot of people already tonight have made a donation and handed it to our treasurer, Wayne Bragg, which is amazing. We're running a really tight campaign, but to win a mayoral race, you have to spend some money, you have to print literature, you have to do some mailing, and it's not free. So any amount you can give, if you gave tonight, that's amazing. If you haven't, please consider making a donation. It's pretty easy, and that's all. And I just want to thank everyone for being here, and thank you to Michele for running such an amazing campaign.